News for New York presents Positively Black.
And for almost 3 years now, there's been a push to develop more surfers of color in the Rockaways. Our local chapter of the Black Surfing Association works to engage children in the water and beyond, challenging the notion of who can really be a part of surf culture. Now, Lou Harris is the founder of the East Coast chapter of the Black Surfing Association. Listen, I read about you in the Times, and I said to myself, a lot of people move out to the Rockaways. You did it and bought a surfboard.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Well, I skateboarded for 20 years, and when I moved to Rockaway, I was about 35 years old, and I stopped skateboarding, and I needed an outlet. So I walked up to the beach, and I saw this African-American guy, Brian B.J. James, the only black surfer out there, and he took me under his wing that day. He saw me, I was lost. He taught me how to surf and taught me the do's and don'ts and taught me, you know, being a black surfer, a lot of people, you know, are gonna try you out here in the water because they're not gonna think you know what you're doing. But he taught me everything about surfing, about respecting the ocean, you know, because a lot of people don't know 75% of youth drownings are African-American kids. So he taught me about riptides. A lot of kids get caught in that riptide. So yeah, I went to Borders Surf Shop. I bought a used board for $300, and I taught myself how to surf for about 2 months. And after 2 months, when I was good enough, I went up to Beach 90th Street where all the good surfers are.
Right.
And I fit in a little bit, but after a while.
Well, see, I want to talk about going to Beach 90th Street for that
Yes.
first time.
Yes.
How were you received? Did they try you?
Yeah, well, you know what it is? BJ's funny, because BJ told me, he said, you know, people are gonna try, but he said, let them know, yo, I am black, yo, I won't hurt you. That's what he tried to say, but I'm not gonna come like that. But, you know, but you do have to be a little aggressive. You know, you don't have to be like that, but you have to let them know, hey, listen, you know, because I give you 3 strikes, you know. After that 3rd strike, then I gotta say something to you.
But you had the skills, and you brought one of your disciples with you. Young
Yes.
Juliana is one of the people that you've actually brought to kind of develop and take her under your wing. We're gonna
Yes.
show her right now. She's doing some of her pop-ups. Juliana, get busy now. You can get on that board. Talk her through it.
All
Lou.
right, Julie, here we go. There it is, knees bent, perfect. Arms out, okay? Let's do it again.
How many kids do you teach like Juliana?
I teach about 25 to 30 kids. And Juliana, she's one of my skateboarders. I teach her and her sister free skateboard lessons, and they just started coming to me the end of last summer surfing. And at first, Juliana was a little bit nervous.
Right.
But after she caught that first wave, it's like this. It's like eating a Lay's potato chips. Once you eat that first chip,
You can't
gotta
stop.
have another one. And once you get that first wave, you gotta keep it going.
See, when it comes to surfing, though, it's more than just the sport. It's
Yes.
the culture. And a
Yes.
lot of African-American kids aren't aware of surf culture.
Of
How
course.
do you work to try and teach them that, not just in the water, but
Yeah.
out of the water, too?
Well, you know what it is, though? It's all about the opportunity that we're given. I mean, it's like Venus and Serena Williams. They're from
Right.
Compton, California. But their dad got them up every morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, to be at Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy by 7 a.m. And it's the opportunity that we're given. I mean, a lot of the kids, I remember when I first moved to Rockaway, a lot of the kids would see me with a surfboard, say, yo, black people don't surf.
Right.
And I used to think that they were being mean. But then I realized these kids didn't have the same opportunity I had growing up in Long Island. I was swimming at 5 years old. We had summer camp, we had karate, and a lot of the kids didn't, you know.
Being active.
Yeah, exactly. So my parents are always like this, that they wanted my twin brother and I to be busy and active, so we stay out of trouble. You know, and my father's, you know, his motto was for the late 70s and early 80s was, you're not gonna stay in my house and run up electricity.
Well, you talk about the 70s. The Black Surfing Association started out in Cali in the 70s.
1975.
You have it here now.
Yes.
What do you think this organization has done for kids in Queens so far?
It's been amazing. It's I started it because there was a house fire in Coney Island, and a 14-year-old kid started at the time. His name was Marcel Dockery.
I covered that story.
Yeah, and
covered
when the
that
police
story.
officer asked him, why'd you do it? The kid said, I was bored. So I was sitting there and I said, wow, so if this kid was surfing with me or maybe playing football, doing an activity. So I reached out to Tony Corley in California, and I told him I wanted to start an East Coast chapter out here. And he goes, what do you want to do? And I said, oh, we'll teach him surfing and stuff like that. But now it's evolved from free surf lessons to free skateboarding. I work closely with local businesses in Rockaway, like restaurants, and we teach the kids free cooking classes. We were at the animal hospital of the Rockaways. We have the kids, you know, meet and greet with the animals, stuff like that. So my whole thing is working closely in the community, keeping the kids busy. It's called the Black Surfing Association, but you know, this is open for any kid. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, Muslim, whatever you are. If your parents can't afford it, bring them to me. And that's how it is. I mean, I just love working with the kids. I love getting them in the water. I love seeing them on that first wave. You know, I don't talk to them about sharks out there. I don't want them to get
We'll get into that another time.
I know, yeah.
It's Black Surfing Association.
Yeah.
Lou Harris, thanks for being
Yes.
here. We'll hang 10 with you another time.
Yes, anytime.